If the Big Ben Tower ceased to ring, it's okay, 'cause I could sing for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shawty. It's okay, at the lake, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shawty. On the way to the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Pass me a cold one, we're only getting older, so I'ma gon' pull you closer, if it's okay with you.
If the mountains on the cans blue, need one for both hands, baby, grab two. Lay out on the front and get your tan on. Water to my knees, 100 deep out of the sandbar. No keeping track of time, fuck a last call. Eyes on the prize, everyone look.
I have to drift, I can stand the fight. You're acting like a baby, and I think you don't mind. Pushing every button just to push me aside. I'm going really mad, you see, 'cause sometimes we've denied it. Little signs been there all along. Stayed together 'cause we felt alone. You never dig when I'm in the zone. And now I've been childish, but then I'm the only one to blame.
Mountains on the cans blue.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shawty. It's okay, at the lake, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Ooh, put it on me. She my little pontoon shawty. On the way to the lake, ooh yeah, it's a party. It's a motherfucking party, and it's about to go down.
Pass me a cold one, we're only getting older, so I'ma gon' pull you closer, if it's okay with you.
If the mountains on the can.
Ivy League on her resume. Everybody knows she's got what it takes, but even she deserves a break. Jenny kisses girls on a Saturday. I scrolled down the Insta page, saw a picture that I didn't wanna see. He had his hand around your waist and a smile on your face, like the way you look at me. 'Cause only 8 months ago he was holding your hand, slow dancing and kissing the top of your head. And I don't know how to compete with that, 'cause you were friends since you were kids, and it still feels like we just only met. Yeah, I was so nice.
지금 이전 파일에 저장을 잘못해버리는 바람에 지금 약간 일정 부분 날라갔습니다. 지금 살짝 멘붕이 왔는데 눈 빨개진 거 보이세요? 지금 너무 놀래가지고 실핏줄이 일어났습니다. 일단 어느 정도 복구는 했는데 와 정말 다행입니다. 진짜 얼마나 잘 되려고 이런 시련이. 물론 제 부주이긴 합니다. 안녕하세요, 누담입니다. 안녕하세요, 누담입니다.
Something tells me this is meant to be. You and me. Never found the one who made me ever want to settle.
드디어 11관계 약물까지 정리가 끝났고 이제 드디어 복습 시간이 왔습니다. 한 2시간 정도 복습을 좀 하다 잘 건데 일단 다 할 수 있을진 솔직히 모르겠습니다. 워낙 양도 많고 정리를 최대한 깔끔히 하려고 노력하긴 했는데 약물이 많기도 하고 많이 헷갈리더라고요. 일단 해보면서 다시 개념을 좀 확실하게 잡아야 될 것 같습니다. 가보자.
We gotta own it, baby. Let's go. We can leave whenever. I'll just hit the road, 'cause all we have is now. We can love forever or live in the moment, but we gotta own it. when I look at you, I see a little clearer. Through the years and every change, we'll put up a fight.
했었는데 복직을 하지 못해낼 수 있을까라는 의문도 들고 당일 출근 중.
요즘엔 나 전에 듣지도 않던 사랑 노래 가사가 들려다 왜 이래 내 플레이리스트에 맞지도 않게 설렘 가득해 흥얼거려 man 이게 진짜 되는 거였어 나도 모르게끔 자신이 바뀐다는 거 나도 절대 믿지 않았어 누굴 보는 순간 한눈에 빠진다는 걸 얼굴에 미소가 번지고 난 너에게 빠져본지 왜 이러는 건지
I've been trying to move a mountain on my way to get to you. Skinny dipping in an ocean blue. It's an uphill kind of battle to make you see my point of view. Is it worth it? I ain't got a clue. Sometimes you shoot yourself in the foot. Still think about that empty field, just you and me and time to kill. First kiss I didn't know would come. You laughing at my stupid jokes, both of us wishing we were old right then, cause we knew it was love. And everybody says take it slow.